Well, my name is Elizabeth Dalsey. I'm from Pinon, Arizona, and I made this rug. It's a 2 gray heels with tutorial, and I started weaving since I was 9 years old, taught by my sister, and I went to school, and at that time I wanted to weave. I wanted to do what my mom was doing, so I just left school, and then from that day I became a full-time weaver, and as of today, I'm still weaving. I love to weave. If I don't have a rug set up, it seems like I'm missing something in my house. So one rug comes off, and then that following day I have to set up another one right away. Then that makes me happy, and I'm happy with it's my financial support, and I'm supporting it with my kids. That then they grew up, and then they started work on their own, and then I'm teaching my youngest granddaughter. I have 4 little boys and 1 little grandchild. She's a little girl, so I'm teaching her how to weave, and she's learning. And so far, she only made 3 little rugs, which she sold at a Ganado auction, and they liked what she was doing. I sent pictures of her, and she wanted to have some tools of her own, and she's trying to look for little ones for her. So she has a little loom that I bought for her, so she knows. And I wanted her to weave full time at 10 years old. That's when I wanted her to start doing it. So far she sold all 3 of her little rugs, and the highest one that she got was $230 at an auction. Yeah. They put her on stage and said, "This is my rug, I made it." So people were staring at her, so they put her on the stage. And they said, "Go sell your own rug," and she did that, and she liked what she was doing. And then when she sold her rug, she said, "I'll buy gas, and I'll buy food, I'll feed all of you." So she did that.
She did?
Yeah, her father and her mom didn't know it. They were there.
So tell us what the symbols in the rug mean.
Yeah, this I started weaving this. I think it was 2 years ago, and my mom told me that it's all the warps, or the yarn and the warps, they're rain, and she said that to me. And she said, if you want to do that, you do something special. Not there are a lot of rugs that are the same, and do something different. So I wonder what she was talking about. Then I look at some pictures, and then I just kind of figure it by myself what I was going to do, and see if I could make it. She said there were a lot of times that people tried to weave the bears, and it turned out like they're sheep or something. So the first time I wove up, I started on a little loom, and then it came out just like that, and said, "Well, you made it so far, because one try is enough for you." So that's how I started doing that. So I started to put little ladies in there. Baskets, which is the whole culture. I wanted to weave all the things that we see and what we have in the house. I look around, and I started putting it in there. So.
And the yays?
Yeah, and the yays, yeah.
Oh, and they are, what do they?
It represents a 9-day ceremony, like for patients, for healing. So I just started doing that, and then with the basket, it represents wedding baskets, and that they do that.
And healing?
Yeah, and healing. So it's that. So.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What else do you want to tell us about your weaving? Anything else?
I guess not. I just love weaving, and I'm a full-time weaver, and I've doing it for probably about 44 years now. So.
Okay. Well, it's a very beautiful rug.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, this one took me only 13 days because I wanted to he's my husband, so he wants to travel, and we're traveling this evening and at 7 o'clock and start going up, and he wants to drive all the way to Salt Lake.
Wow.
I said, so we already made reservations over there, so we just have to check in. So that's what I'm doing. So it's been a long time since he visited his family. They're all up there married to Anglos, so we're going to Anglo country. Probably we're the only Navajos going to show up at the reception. They say she's the only girl that's half Navajo and half Anglo, so she's the only girl. So she finished high school and she invited her uncle, so we're going up there.
Great.
So I wove her a dress. I wove just one like this, but it's all turquoise. She has it
For wearing during
for wearing,
graduation.
yeah, for her graduation. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you.
Okay, thank you.